On this edition of Explorer Television, we visit the beautiful city of St. Mary's, Idaho. Our tour includes Fort Hemenway Manor as well as Havern State Park. But first, we visit the largest protected wilderness area in the 48 states. From quaint shops, boutiques, and restaurants to majestic mountain trails and campgrounds, Explorer Television gets you started on your exciting journey.
This is Explorer Television with your guide, Leslie Lowe.
One of the best ways to see this beautiful country is to take a whitewater rafting tour. So we're here with Ivan Bennings. He's with Row Adventures, and I think I'm wearing the wrong clothes because it's a little bit cool out here today.
Yeah, you're definitely going to want to wear a wetsuit. The St. Joe River is not particularly warm, so we'll get you all geared up with the proper equipment.
Okay, what can we expect to see today?
You're going to see some whitewater, some Class 3 rapids today. A high water in the springtime, the St. Joe is running more of a Class 4. You can also expect to see maybe some ospreys, definitely some rocks, maybe some little waves, some trees.
Anything I need to be worried about?
Falling out.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to go, but first you've got some safety tips for us.
You always need to be prepared when you go boating. You always have to wear a personal flotation device, or life jacket as they're called. And you need to have the skills to negotiate the river that you're on. You never want to go in over your head.
We had a great time floating down the St. Joe River. Ivan, we want to thank you and your crew, Joe and Robin. We had a blast, and Row Outfitters is the only crew to take people down the St. Joe.
Yep, we are the only commercial outfitter on the Joe River, and I hope you guys had a great day. We really appreciate you coming out, and come see us anytime.
It's starting to rain, so we're going to head indoors. We're going to go to Fort Hemenway Manor. That's a beautiful bed and breakfast in St. Mary's.
Explore Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's. We have a large selection of gifts and souvenirs. It's a special occasion near. At Jack's Pharmacy, get a balloon bouquet and a greeting card that's just perfect. Bring back a treasure that shows you were in St. Mary's, Idaho, and drop off your film to be developed. Shop for toys, beauty supplies, even jewelry. Then satisfy your sweet tooth with a selection of delectable candies. And just in case, we also have motion sickness pills for the trip home. Jack's Pharmacy on College Avenue in St. Mary's, a great place to explore.
For a great break, stop at the St. Mary's Inn. Soak in the friendly, welcoming atmosphere while you enjoy a tasty breakfast, lunch, or quick snack. More than 100 years old and painstakingly restored, the St. Mary's Inn offers 6 rooms, each with a refrigerator, microwave, and flat-screen TV. Also, high-speed internet is provided at no extra cost. It's an easy walk to town, and the surrounding area is picturesque and inviting. Whether for a light meal or an overnight stay, consider exploring the St. Mary's Inn on College Avenue.
If you've explored St. Mary's and have fallen in love, now's the time to buy in St. Mary's, Idaho. Call Four Seasons Realty for a tour of area properties. From quaint waterfront cottages and expansive homes to commercial properties, Four Seasons Realty can find you the perfect property in St. Mary's. Their realtors have lived in this area for years and know just where to look for your dream home. Explore the many opportunities offered by Four Seasons Realty in St. Mary's.
After a long day of whitewater rafting, a great place to head to is Fort Hemenway Manor in St. Mary's. It's a beautiful bed and breakfast, great place to dry off, get warm, have a wonderful meal, and stay overnight before you head out and explore the rest of St. Mary's. So today we're here with J.G. Bobo, and it's unbelievable. It's kind of indescribable how beautiful this is.
The house is truly remarkable, and I feel really blessed to be its caretaker. We're the 6th owner. Fred Hemenway was at the bar, so they say, and Ernest Clark said he'd never amount to anything, so he purchased this 40-acre plot, hired John Thompson to build this house. The beams are from an old fort. He went back east and picked up all the red fir. The floors are zebra, tiger, leopard, white and red oak, inlaid with the black walnut. The chandeliers are actually from England, and the tiles on the fireplace are from Italy. John Thompson was a master builder, and he was known for his glass work. And so we have this fabulous window. It's concave and convex, and on a nice day, if you're not looking at the Bitterroot Mountains over there, you can see prisms all over the room.
So what can people expect when they walk in the front door here?
I think the history, maybe they'll meet Fred. He's our resident ghost, and you might smell his cigar smoke. Warm rooms, great food. I try to be a perfect hostess. I always wanted to be a hostess. We'll pour you a beer, a glass of wine, nachos on the porch in the afternoon, and a gourmet breakfast after we do you a wake-up call with brewed coffee and scones.
So comfortable here, but one of the other big draws is the food for a bed and breakfast. So I say we head into the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay, so now I want to know what is for breakfast.
I am going to make fire-roasted veggie chicken frittata.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like heaven. So when people come here and they get up in the morning, what can they expect?
Well, we awaken everyone with our famous huckleberry scones and brewed coffee and hard-boiled eggs. And then that allows them an hour to get ready, and then they come down to a gourmet breakfast.
See, I understand you're an incredible cook.
Just breakfast.
Breakfast
do
is your
breakfast.
specialty. Okay, well, I happen to know that the scones are right behind me, so here they are. And if you don't mind, I'm just going to go ahead and help myself.
Help yourself.
I mean, I've heard all about your cooking. I'm going to go ahead and try. What you got? That is amazing. After a delicious breakfast and a great conversation with Gigi, we head out to explore downtown St. Mary's, and we start with the Loggers Memorial. We're in St. Mary's, Idaho, a community of 2,800 people. St. Mary's actually holds the county seat for Benewah County and is driven by the timber industry, and that's why today we're at the Loggers Memorial honoring 250 loggers who have given their life right here in the community. It's a stop that you're going to want to make. St. Mary's is known for its hunting and its fishing, but if that's not your thing and you haven't been here in a while, you'll want to stop by. St. Mary's has had a facelift. It's beautiful downtown with their loggers murals, their great restaurants, and their shopping. So let's head downtown.
St. Mary's developed as a steamboat stop and a major distribution center for raw logs at the confluence of the St. Mary's and St. Joe rivers. Named by Father Pierre de Smet, who built the original mission on the St. Joe just north of town before flooding forced him to move it to Cataldo. St. Mary's is still supported by the timber industry. Often you'll see boats maneuvering large bales of logs to sawmills along the St. Joe. St. Mary's has many small specialty shops and retail and service businesses for the shopper or sportsman.
We've got so much more to explore. Thank you so much for joining us on Explore Television.
When staying in St. Mary's, enjoy the period-style accommodations at Fort Hemenway Manor. Completed in 1913, each room is unique and exquisitely furnished. Fort Hemenway Manor can accommodate many different events, such as reunions and parties. Also ask about our elopement package. Every morning, enjoy a gourmet breakfast in the beautiful dining room to get you ready for a day of exploring. Fort Hemenway Manor, a great place to stay when exploring St. Mary's, Idaho.
They say good things come to those who wait. What do they know? Why wait when you can get the Yamaha motorcycle, ATV, or Yamaha Rhino of your choice right now? The Yamaha Why Wait sales event. Now get payments as low as $69 a month till 2011 and up to $500 customer cash.
St. Mary's Saw and Cycle, 204 College Ave.
The holidays are near, which means it's time once again to explore Forever Green Tree Farm for a real experience. Pick out the perfect tree for Christmas with the entire family. Choose and cut your own from the field or pick one from the lot. Try a romantic horse-drawn sleigh ride. Warm up in the holiday shop with a vast selection of gift items and holiday decor. Enjoy free hot beverages, cookies, candy canes, and goodies. Explore Forever Green Tree Farm in St. Mary's, where family traditions are made.
here in the Trail of the Coeur d'Alenes in Hayburn State Park, which happens to be the oldest state park in the Pacific Northwest, celebrating its 100th year anniversary. We're going to head on to a cruise boat. We're going to meet up with Ron Heiss. He's going to talk to us about what other things you can expect to see here at the park. So Ron, for a place that's so tranquil and so peaceful, you have so much to offer here.
Well, we have 8,000 acres here. We offer all kinds of different recreational opportunities. We have over 16 miles of horseback riding trails, hiking trails, mountain biking trails. We have great fishing, boating, water skiing, canoeing, and kayaking in some of our beautiful shallow water, marshy areas. There's just an abundance of wildlife, lots of cool things to see here at the park. The 72-mile-long paved trail of the Coeur d'Alenes runs right through the middle of the park, and that's a big attraction. And a lot of people come from all over the world here and camp here just to ride that trail. We have 5 day use areas, we have 3 boat launches, we have 2 marinas that we operate. We sell boat gas and camper supplies at one of our marinas. We have 3 full-service campgrounds. We have 3 cottages that we rent here year-round.
I've never been to a state park where they've had their own boat.
We ended up purchasing a boat from the Coeur d'Alene Resort. This is the Idaho. It's an 87-passenger boat, and we offer tours from May through October, various different types of tours. We do scenic interpretive tours, we do lunch tours, dinner tours, we have special event cruises, and then folks can also come and charter the boat for whatever special event they like. We get companies, we get weddings, we get school groups that come out and use the boat for all different types of functions, and it's a great way to see the park from a whole different perspective.
All right, so for all the events that you want to plan, if you're gathering your family together, maybe a family reunion, you want to head out and do some camping, take the kids out on the bike trail, and they have beautiful fall cruises. Head to the Chamber of Commerce here in St. Mary's, and they'll be happy to get you hooked up. Thanks so much, Ron.
Thanks.
We hope you enjoyed our visit to St. Mary's. Next, we head north to Bonners Ferry, just south of the Canadian border. Thanks for joining us on Explore Television.
Hi, I'm Joe Ellithorpe, and I'd like to invite you to come and explore Northwest Pony Express. Here at Northwest Pony Express, we cater to the shooting sports lifestyle. Antique and modern firearms, traditional archery. Come and explore us soon. You can find us located at the southwest corner of Highway 95 and Canfield Avenue, directly west of the Silver Lake Mall.
Wolf People offers a unique selection of clothing and other items bearing wolf and Native American themes. Explore us today and enjoy a close-up encounter with a timber, Arctic, and tundra wolf. The staff at Wolf People are dedicated to educating the public about these beautiful animals, and we promise your visit to Wolf People will be a rewarding experience you'll always treasure. Explore Wolf People in the scenic Selkirk Mountains near Lake Kokalala off Highway 95 in northern Idaho, and help preserve a piece of the wild.
Who says you can't celebrate Christmas all year round? Christmas at the Lake is another neat nook to navigate. Located in downtown Coeur d'Alene at 517 Sherman Ave, Christmas at the Lake is open year-round for the coolest holiday fare. They also carry a lot of items made by local craftsmen. No matter what time of year it is, you're magically whisked into a land of Christmas. Be sure to explore Christmas at the Lake in downtown Coeur d'Alene.
For a delicious pizza, explore the Pizza Factory. We make our own dough and sauce right here in the store to ensure quality and freshness. The Pizza Factory, 612 Bank Street in Wallace.
This portion of Explorer Television in Bonners Ferry is brought to you in part by Panhandle State Bank, exactly like no other bank. Safeway, ingredients for life. Jill's Cafe, the best fresh homemade pies and soups in Bonners Ferry. Dollar Depot and more, your down-to-earth general merchandise store. And by the Bonners Ferry Log-In Motel, the best rest North Idaho has to offer.
When gold was discovered in the East Kootenays of British Columbia in 1863, thousands of prospectors from all over the West headed northward over a route that became known as the Wild Horse Trail. Edwin Bonner, an enterprising merchant from Walla Walla, Washington, established a ferry in 1864 where the trail crossed the broad Kootenay River. In 1875, Richard Fry leased the business, but the location retained the name of the original founder that later became the town of Bonner's Ferry. A good place to head to when you come to these cute little communities to find out about the history is their local museum. So let's go inside. You've seen how beautiful Bonner's Ferry is, but if you want to learn more about the history, it's the Boundary County Museum. That's where you want to head to. Handful of incredible people here to help you out, tell you everything you need to know. Today we're talking to Jenny. Nice to see you. And what can you tell us about what people can expect here?
Well, our museum is a place full of the history of Boundary County. And we have things like this lovely bed, which has been bequested to us by the Mary Ellen Thomason family.
So tell me something unique that people wouldn't expect to see here.
Probably the Van der Graaf machine. It was a tool used by a doctor before x-rays, to determine if you had a broken bone. And you wind this thing up and it creates static electricity and it pops and makes noise, and the kids love it. And
That's amazing.
It belonged to Dr. Fry. And Dr. Fry's daughter was actually a teacher, and she had the Van der Graaf machine in her classroom. And one of the great Bonner's Ferry stories is that she would leave the classroom for a minute, and the kids would all line up, hold on to the Van der Graaf machine and the door, get the Van der Graaf machine going, and when she'd touch the door, she'd get zapped. The Port Hill Post Office was donated to us by the Sandpoint Museum. It was down there for a while, and they figured it belonged here. Our white caribou is a pretty amazing artifact. It was killed by the Indians, the story is, in the late 1800s. In the summertime, the museum is open from 10 to 4, Tuesdays through Saturdays. And this year we're going to be open during the winter for the first time, from 10 to 4 on Friday and Saturday.
When you make your visit here to Bonner's Ferry, make sure to stop at the Boundary County Museum for all of the history. Next, we head to the Grand Canyon of Washington. In fact, you wouldn't even know it was there until you drove right up on it. Palouse Falls State Park, that's where we head to next here on Explorer Television.
This portion of Explorer Television in Bonner's Ferry is brought to you in part by Under the Sun, unique home and garden decor. Bonner's Books, quality new and used books, fast and friendly special orders. Tightwire, if you want it well hung, you need Tightwire. Tucked Away, candles, lotions, and linens, Bonner's own bath and body shop. And by Pace Kirby, Boundary County's oldest real estate and insurance company.
The Palouse Falls lie on the Palouse River about 4 miles upstream of the confluence with the Snake River in southeast Washington. The falls are 198 feet in height. The canyon at the falls is 377 feet deep. These falls and the canyon downstream comprise an important feature of the channeled scablands created by the Great Missoula floods.
Tell me a little bit about the area and about what it has to offer.
Well, Palouse Falls State Park itself is 105 acres. Most of it consists of day use area and campground, and there's some hiking trails. These hiking trails we have are unmaintained trails developed by, people just out hiking here and there and everywhere.
We live in such an area that people love to camp, and you've got a gorgeous campground right here.
We have 10 campsites. One of them is ADA. It's all pretty much tent camping. We do have trailers that come in and we'll pull up to a site. We are open year-round. It's $12 a night, and we have water for people from April through the end of September. Then we turn off the water system.
So if you like to rough it, come here in the winter and knock
That's right.
yourself out.
That's right.
All right, well, we're gonna go take a hike around Palouse Falls ourselves, and we want you to join us as well. Beautiful area right here in the middle of wheat fields, nonetheless. Thanks so much, Ranger Melinda, and thank you for showing us around. It's a beautiful area, and we invite you to explore Palouse Falls as well. And for more details, go to explorertv at kxly.com. We're back at Wolf People. Now, if you'll remember, last fall we were here and we were playing with the wolves, but now we've got some little treasures to show you. So where's Mike and Nancy?
Walker's our little mother, and she did a great job with this litter. And it's a very special litter because it's the only litter that they will have. And also the little babies from this litter will be little movie stars.
So when they were born, you were saying that their mother wouldn't accept them. Is that what it is?
No, after the C-section, she would not accept them. So we took them and we've been raising them from the day that they were born. He's going to be in a movie called Wolf, and he and his little sister will finish it off. They filmed last winter for 3 months, and then they want to end the movie now where the mother has cubs, and they go off with the cubs. So these little guys will be in the movie. And they also have a little cousin that is going to be in the movie with them.
Oh, cute. So Teddy, I can say I knew you win, huh?
We've been feeding them a goat's milk Espalac formula, which they are doing very well on, as you can see. And right now he's bound and determined he's going to find the bottle.
And so they're bottle fed.
They're bottle fed, and we just started them on something called gruel. And this would be what the mother would do in the wild. She would regurgitate her food for them, because when they're about 3 weeks old, their little bodies need more protein. So gruel is a softened, very high quality puppy food, and cooked ground beef. And they had it last night for the first time, and they were like, whoa, what's this?
They probably loved it.
Yeah, but they slept really good all night long too.
So you have the pictures of the wolves at the Wolf People store. So pretty soon we'll see this little guy's mug out there, huh?
Oh yes. Yes, he will be there, and he will be on our website, and we will be taking more pictures before he leaves for Canada. They get to fly on a private jet from Canada to Russia, where the movie will be completed. Wow. And so I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, he doesn't even know he's going to be a little jet setter yet, do ya? No. He's so silly.
We'd like you to be a part of Explorer Television. To find out how, go to kxly.com or email us at explorertv@kxly.com. I'm Leslie Lowe. Thanks so much for joining us on Explorer Television.